Top of the top. Top of the top. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Good morning, y'all. This is Getting in the Green with Perfect Strangers. I am your host with the mostest, Just Duro. Got my green hoodie legend. Wrong way. Green hoodie legend with me. The man, the myth, Corey. Corey, what's good, baby?
And not much, man. Crazy day of ball yesterday, and we got one more day here. Then we got a week off, so
I know, bruh.
let's do this one right.
It's vacation, man. Like, tell me this, Corey. I know as athletes, we look for they look forward to these all-star breaks, right? But as a capper, do you look forward to kind of taking a week off to where you'd have to look at numbers and shit?
Yes and no. I like to stay in a rhythm, though. I feel like you're starting from scratch with a week off. Like
Right.
you got to relook at everything. All those little flows you kind of got used to seeing
Yeah.
are out the window, and you get new teams after the All-Star break, man.
Mm-hmm.
People bring a different level of intensity. So, yeah, I mean, I'll take the week off, but I do like being in the flow of it.
Yeah. Shout out to our man's Locke Bresner. Always look forward to starting my morning with you, with Corey and Duro. You guys are must see on YouTube and must follows on Twitter. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's one of those things to where you can never get tired of seeing Corey's green hoodie.
That's it. And you must be one of my 52 followers, so I appreciate that.
We get there, Corey. We get there, man. Slowly but surely. This is episode almost 40. And I tell you right now, Corey, I'm up to 51 on Wordle.
All right. Maybe on this week off, I'll have some time to download that and see what the scores look like.
About last night. Oh, morning, fellas. Okay, guy on the couch is telling me pay a fucking attention. What's up to you, CDH-410? I don't know what the hell that means, but morning to you, brother. CDH is for you, man. About last night. Guy on the couch is like,
Pay attention to the screen.
Pay attention. I'll tell you, man, it's good to have a engineer who be on point. Appreciate the brother. It's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes a lot of people don't know about. First game, ATL, man. Atlanta at Orlando. We had that. You had a trifecta, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I didn't want to jump on the full game. Should have. Took first half and first quarter. That was good.
Until the news came out, the starting lineup was fine. I said, man, this line is just way too short to be playing Orlando.
Yeah. Boggy coming in, that was it for me. I knew I should have stepped on full game, bro. Should have stepped on it. Detroit at Boston, we had concerns about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Our concerns were correct. They win that game. Last shot by Jason Tatum, though. That's wild, man. Or Jaylen Brown. I'm sorry, not Jason Tatum. It was a good look. But they do lose 112 to 111. We didn't have any smoke in that game. No smoke whatsoever. Washington at Indy. God, dog, man. That's one loss that I don't like. Right? But hindsight is 2020. Wizards been playing with one of the slowest paces in the league as of recent. And I didn't really take that into effect. I thought paces would really speed the game up. Yeah, so
I didn't think the pace was bad, though. I watched most of that game.
Yeah.
The pace was fine. They just were cold.
Right.
They still almost end up getting there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm looking forward to betting that when we get back from break. But
you think they keep that pace up?
Yeah. The pace was fine. They just couldn't hit their shots on the back-to-back, but
yeah,
I don't think the look was off.
One of my partners said the same thing. Shout out to Simba. He said the same thing. He's like, the look was good, man. He's just like, yo, they're ice cold, and these shots aren't draining, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And they got dead legs. You know what I'm saying? Dead legs. The dumpster fire in New York continues.
Back. So
Yeah. Very true. We're not gonna even talk about the debacle in New York. Bruh. I didn't play that game.
No.
But it's terrible. 111 to 106. New York Knicks lose that game, bro. Lose that game. Possibly one of the worst teams in the NBA right now. Next game, Sacramento at Chicago. You took that game, right?
Yeah, I had Chicago first half.
Yeah. I didn't know how to gauge it. I don't know how to gauge this team. I took DeRozan's points though.
On fire, man.
I wonder how big that bucket is, bruh. That hoop has got it in his eyes, man. That hoop has got to be the size of a garage door. I don't know, bro. He's just hitting everything. And then I was listening to his post presser, right? And he was saying there was 8 of those shots that he felt like he should have went in. He said he felt like he took 8 bad shots, and the dude was 16 for 27.
Mm-hmm.
Go figure, man. Go figure. Next game, man. We talked about this too. This is another bad look on my end. Memphis plays Portland. Ja comes back, right? Probably, he comes back. They don him with his all-star jersey. They lose to Portland, 123 to 119. Portland had that game wire to wire.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about that game?
Yeah, they just didn't come out ready to ball, man. On Memphis' side, Anthony Simons got hot early. There just was no coming back. There was no fight. So I lost Memphis first quarter, first half, but I did take Portland second half and hit that with the plus 12 second half. So, yeah, I mean, sometimes they come to play, sometimes they don't. But usually you get a pretty consistent effort out of Memphis. So they just dropped the ball here. They're ready for the All-Star break.
Yeah, maybe they already checked out. They don't care.
Yeah.
Right. Toronto, that was close until the end.
Mm-hmm.
See Gary Trent, kind of get into it. Patrick Bev didn't like that Gary Trent was on their side using their stuff, like their shoe clean and all that. Ultimate trolling. But they did win. They covered 103 to 91. San Antonio, first quarter. Still doing it, Corey. 114 to 106.
Mm-hmm.
Houston at Phoenix. Chris Paul gets ejected, dog. He gets ejected.
All-Star break.
Yeah, that's what that was. He's like, I'm going to keep my streak up of playing and not sitting out. But let me go ahead and get these 2 texts so I can go ahead and head out. I'll see y'all in Cleveland.
Into this first quarter. And remember, no Christian Wood. No KPJ Şengün with the poke. Here's Schroeder, throws it up, and Jalen Green throws it down. Big size. The Rockets have the lead.
You see his impact immediately. Hasn't played with Jalen Green, but a game.
Into this first quarter. And remember, no Christian Wood. No KPJ Şengün with the poke. Here's Schroeder, throws it up, and Jalen Green throws it down. Big size. The Rockets have the lead.
You see his impact immediately. Hasn't played with Jalen Green, but a game.
I'm telling you right now, man, he gonna give Obi Toppin a run.
I'm telling you right now, I could care less.
Really? You don't care about the slam dunk contest
this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, granted, slam dunk contest was always the highlight, but I am not excited to see Cole Anthony dunk.
No,
bruh. But for what it's worth, Jalen gets up and Obi Toppin gets up. Next game, man, Denver at Golden State. Man, I said this, and these are times where I should just go with my gut, but you can't be too. You just can't go out there, man, and be too reckless. I called Denver money line.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, watch Denver turn around and win this game. I think you said the same thing, Doug. And they win. Kurt talks about his bad coaching decisions. They win 117 to 116. Golden State's another one. They've been there, done that. These guys are like, man, we're checked out. We'll see y'all after the All-Star break. You know what I'm saying? That's how that went. And then the last game, That's what LA does. Stupid shit like that. They win games without AD. 101 to 106. I'm glad I didn't play that game. Didn't really too much care for it. But yeah, that was a slate. Large slate, some good ball on, but at the same time, some of these guys are checked out. You could see it. Let's move on. First game on the slate, man, really short. And we do have a makeup game, right? We've got a makeup game on this as well. First game is
one.
Yeah. Last one. This is the makeup from the 21st of December. Miami at Charlotte. Right. This line right now is at 5. I believe it opened up at 4. Yeah, 4.5. It's now at 5. So a little bit of money is coming in on Miami. I don't blame them. Total on this game is 225.5. So it's gone down a little. That'll go back up. Both these teams, really, if you ask me, I would think, well, I mean, I like Spoles, and regardless of what you put out there, they're going to win games. It doesn't matter. He's going to win games. And I think, honestly, this line is deceptively short. I really do. For as bad as Charlotte has been playing. Now, maybe it's because you've got everybody questionable for Miami, right? Tyler Hero is out. Dedmon is out. Martin is questionable. Butler is questionable. Looks like now they're calling Morris out for the season. That's wild. That's wild. Hayward is gone. Martin is out indefinitely. I mean, you've got everybody out indefinitely for the Hornets, but you're pretty much full strength without the obvious one. So you're going to have Book Knight back, who's already been back, right? I think Charlotte is in such a devastating state right now. I don't see how you would play them, especially against Miami. Miami's tried and proven that they could play anybody on the court and win games. They could play 8 guys and win a game, right? So I do like Miami here. I just don't know where the motivation is with Miami either. This is the day before the All-Star break. Who's trying to get hurt? Who? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not going to play this game, but I do like Miami. Who do you like?
Yeah, I think I'm on the other side of this one. I don't think Miami shows up today. I think Butler's already going to sit. No Hero, no Dedmon. I think Charlotte gets this game done.
Really?
I also think Charlotte just gets like an enormous amount of hate right now. But if you look at their schedule, they've only played the top teams in the league. And the second they got to play a bad team, you know, they smacked Detroit up. But I think it's just one of those things. Miami's the better team, but I don't think they come to play ball today. So I'm going to go with the underdog here.
Huh. That's a different look. You don't think they have a problem with Borrego, their coach?
I think their problem is that they're, you know, a middle of the road team. So it's like, you're not going to beat the top. You're not beating Milwaukee. You're not beating Philly. You're not beating Chicago. You should be beating, the bad teams. And on a normal night, I'd say they're not beating Miami. But again, I don't think we get Jimmy Butler tonight. They already lost Hero, Dedmon. I think they're shorthanded tonight, and they end up losing this one.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of, you could be onto something because dogs barked yesterday, man.
Yeah.
Dogs came out to play yesterday. So, yeah, I get it, man. Shout out to Locke Bresner, man. You guys always update your Twitter plays in the evening, which is always appreciated. I didn't share – well, I wouldn't anyways. But we will be giving our spreadsheet plays, and we don't lie about this shit. But I was really happy with the results. But we are doing really good this month. If you're following us on Twitter and if you're following the show, then you're in the green for sure. You're absolutely in the fucking green. Especially with the Green Hoodie legend himself. So, yeah, no play for me. I like Miami. You like Charlotte. Let's keep it moving. Next game on the slate, man. A makeup game. Washington at Brooklyn. The line on this now is 4.5. Minus 4.5 for Brooklyn. Total on this game is over under 218. I'm telling you right now, man, I'm going to look at the injury report, right? Not yet submitted on both ends. They both played yesterday. In my opinion, Brooklyn played a hard game. Right? They had to fight and claw to come back to win that game. They were down by over 20 points against a trashy Knicks squad. I don't see how Brooklyn wins this game. I really don't. I think Washington is better equipped to win. Better equipped to win. I'm telling you right now. I like Washington here. They're not submitted yet as far as the injuries. Looking on what's on covers right now, Rui Hachimura is questionable, right? And you've got the regular injuries for the Wizards, right? And then everything is pretty much set for the Brooklyn Nets. So you got the same squads. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't try to play hard in this game. I think I'm leaning Wizards here, though, to be honest with you. I think I'm leaning Wizards. I think the Pacers are better than the New York Knicks. And the Wizards pretty much kept pace with the Pacers until the end of the game. So yeah, I do like the Wizards here. Looking at them going head to head. Yeah, they already played February 10th and the Wizards got them by 1. And then they played January 19th. Brooklyn got them by 1. They played October 25th. Brooklyn got them by 14 there, but that's when, that's different when you got Durantula playing. I like the Wizards here. Who do you like?
Yeah, I like the Nets here. I think Drummond's going to feast, man. Washington's not big enough for that guy. So I would never bet this game. Yet two really bad teams here. But
yeah,
if you do want to look here just to get some action in this game, I would go Drummond rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
He had 19 against the Knicks last night. And Thomas Bryant's not going to be able to keep that guy off the board. So I think Brooklyn, they've got enough to get it done with Seth and Drummond if those guys end up playing tonight, depending on the reports. But I'm not impressed by Washington. They looked awful last night in that Indiana game.
What do you think if Rui plays?
I mean, it would help. I still don't think they get this game done, though. I just don't think they're big enough for Drummond, and then Seth Curry should be able to run the pick and roll with him. So I think Brooklyn, but again, I wouldn't bet on either of these teams.
Yeah, it's a lean for me, a regular lean on Washington. You like Brooklyn? 2 games down, we're on opposite sides of both. Next game on the slate, man. Dallas at New Orleans. Total on this right now is 214, so it's coming down. Spread on the game is at New Orleans plus 3.5, being home dogs. Probably another game I won't get to, honestly. I just don't know. Looking at the injury report, Bullock is questionable for the Mavericks, and Trey Burke is questionable, and Frank Ntilikina is questionable. For New Orleans, everybody is out. Kira Lewis Jr., Larry Nance Jr., and of course Zion Williams' son. I think Dallas could get it done, but you talked about it. I'm going to always point it out, Corey. Like the New Orleans is, their record really doesn't show for it, but these guys can't compete. They are dogs, right? And if you get into a dogfight with them, you could possibly lose. Maybe you're going to look at the Don's props here, right? I don't know, but I feel like this is a game that New Orleans can get up for. Right now, if we're looking at the rest advantage, Dallas played on the 15th. They played at Miami, in which they beat Miami. And Memphis played, or New Orleans played against Memphis on the 15th, so they have equal rest. They've been at home, right? So they've probably had a chance to get some scouting, read the scouting reports and things of that nature. You're not going to speed up Luka. I don't know. I don't know how to gauge this game at all. I honestly think people are talking about how good of a defender Herbert Jones is, right? So maybe he could do something with Luka. Highly, highly doubt that shit. No one's doing anything with Luka. So I would have to probably lean New Orleans here just for the case of the dogs, because this line is short for a reason, right? It should be a lot more. So I think I would have to see what the books are talking about here. New Orleans does seem like it would be a side for me, but I don't have a stake in or playing this game just at the moment. Lean New Orleans. Who do you like?
Yeah, I'm not betting. This is another game. I'm not betting this game. Dallas is just so hard to read at this point because when they show up to play ball, man, they're really good. And then they have games where, man, they just can't hit a shot. So it's hard to watch. On the New Orleans side, though, not very impressed with them since the McCollum trade. They had the one big game against Toronto. Other than that, though, they've been giving up a lot of points. San Antonio and Memphis both scored over 120 against them.
Mm-hmm.
You also have the fact that I think Zion's getting a second surgery now.
Yeah.
The idea of that guy
mm-hmm.
coming back to play basketball at any point this year.
Bruh.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Dallas could get this one done. I think we have Dinwiddie going to play for this one as well. So I want to say Dallas gets it done, but I'm not betting this game. I don't trust that team right now.
Yeah. This is a shitty card.
This is not a good day of ball.
Yeah, this is one of these days to where you can just sprinkle stuff or not even play at all, man. Just get yourself ready for the All-Star break. Next game on the slate, man. Philly at Milwaukee. This might be the best game of the night, right? This might be the best game. This line is pumped up to 7, man. Milwaukee -7, total at 224.5. Woo! No Harden there. No Harden, right? You're not going to see him probably till next month. Locke Bresner is saying Milwaukee first quarter play. I got to dig deep into the numbers here, but that could be, bro. That could be. I'm going to see something right now. As far as the injury report, Philly has everybody out that's supposed to be out, but pretty much healthy, right? For the Bucks side, you got Grayson Allen, who's doubtful, and Wesley Matthews, who's probable, and then everybody else that's been out is out. First quarter plays. Brock Lesnar is asking, is Milwaukee first quarter a play? Just looking at their first quarter points, Milwaukee's third in the league, right? They're averaging 29.3 for the season. Last 3, that average is going up to 32.7, right? And Philly is averaging almost 5 points less in the last 3 at 27.3. And for the season, 28.1. If you like Milwaukee, I mean, I don't know if this line is going to stop. It might even go up another hook, right? Because you don't have a support system for Philly, right, Corey? I mean, you lost your shooter with Seth. I mean, you still have Danny Green, you still have Korkmaz and all that, right? But you don't have Harden there. So right now, I would have to look deeper into the numbers. If we're looking at where Milwaukee sits in first half and first quarter plays, Locke, they're fourth. Right, first quarter ATS. They're last 10. They're 17-3, 34-24 overall. So it seems like they will get up. I remember Jim the Bag saying Dan Kelly usually likes Milwaukee first quarter. Yeah, I mean they're up there. They're definitely up there. They're sitting with the Timberwolves, the Cavs, and the Spurs. They're in 4th place for the season. Last 10, 7-3. So they are going to come off hot. That's a good look there. I would have to look a little better at the numbers, but I might just play that. That might just be a play. Corey, who do you like here?
Yeah, I already stepped on Milwaukee last night. So I got him at the 6.5, but I think Philly's just a little too shorthanded for these good teams right now.
Mm-hmm.
No Drummond behind Embiid is huge too, because that second unit used to be defensively sound, and now they're kind of, they get scored on in bunches. I think there's a lot of factors here. Looked like Philly already checked out earlier this week when they played Boston.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if they can just magically turn it around and get refocused here for Milwaukee.
Corey, I think Philly checked out once they saw Embiid try to do that step back 3, bruh.
Yeah, this isn't the mentoring we were talking about. You don't have Maxey doing it next. Yeah. Right. So I think they're shorthand. Even in their 2 wins without those guys that they were able to get, they're not scoring any points.
Mm-hmm.
So they scored 87 against Boston. Then they scored 103 and 100 in their 2 wins. They were able to beat Cleveland and OKC. I'd have to look back. I feel like somebody was out in that Cleveland game. But I'd have to double check that. But Milwaukee's going to score points. That's the one thing that you can guarantee with that team. Sometimes they don't play very good defense to go with it, but they're tied in the standings. This is a big game for Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a chance Milwaukee's checked out, but I mean, if that's what you're betting against at this point. So I got Milwaukee. I do think, I think they could trifecta this thing. I think they could take it to finish.
I was just about to ask you, Corey, you think that almost feels like a wire to wire then?
It should be. I think you could definitely get caught if Milwaukee doesn't decide to play ball today, but they should take this from start to finish.
Okay. Yeah, I do have a lean there with Milwaukee first quarter. You like wire to wire? We finally agree here.
About time.
Last game on the slate, bruh. Houston at the Clippers. I just tell you, I don't give a shit about this game. Line right now is Clippers minus 11. Total on this game is 228.5. I legit believe that the Clippers can't come out here and handle these boys. I really do. I really do. You're seeing great play out of, I believe it's Trey Mann, right? Or Terrence Mann. Well, nope, I take that back. I get the mans mixed up. That man plays for OKC. I really don't care about the Clippers, and I really, really don't care about the Rockets. Now, the Rockets do handle business yesterday. They lose, right? But they did cover that large-ass spread. I just think this is a game that the Clippers can easily get a W in there and get a W here just to have another W in the win column. But yeah, I just, with the Clippers, you don't know. I mean, they're a gritty team. It seems like they do well against teams that kind of punch them first, right? And I don't think Houston's going to really punch them in the mouth. Rockets not yet submitted, but you've got pretty much everybody out that's been out for the Clippers. So this is one of these things where we say Clippers are fully healthy with who they're going to play. Maybe you can look at some Luke Kennard threes. I don't know. Maybe some props here. But I honestly feel the Clippers can come out here and smack the hell out of these boys. I really do. I really, really do. So if I got a side here, I got a lean, it's going to be on the Clippers minus 11. I'm not afraid of this spread at all. Not afraid. And it doesn't even concern me that the Rockets were able to keep that spread or even cover the spread with Phoenix on yesterday. Just realizing Phoenix didn't even care about that game. That was one thing we said. They probably will win, but they don't even care about this game. This is the game Clippers can get up for. Who do you like here?
You got to think the Clippers are going to win this game, and I would want to see the injury report out of Houston because I know they sat Christian Wood and
they did
yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they sat him to play the second half of the back-to-back. Maybe they decided, let's start vacation early. We'll see.
Yeah,
I have a problem giving 11 points with the Clippers, though.
Really,
it's just so many points for a team that is always in competitive games. They're not out here usually blowing teams out. You do have Norman Powell out still.
Mm-hmm.
Man, yeah, I mean, you like betting the Clippers because they're usually big dogs. They keep it scrappy. They can occasionally win some games, but this is a whole different ball game for them here, given 11. They should get this done. I might look to bet this game live just to see how it starts out. And pending that injury report. If those guys are still out for Houston, I'd feel more confident. If they end up playing Wood and Porter,
I don't think they play him. I think that's why you're getting early movement. I think that's why this line is high as is. And that's why it's already moved up a hook. I don't think he plays, bro. I don't think they play. Because this line should be a lot shorter.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, they kept it close against Phoenix last night. Phoenix is the much better team between them and the Clippers.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, man. I don't trust Clippers giving 11 here, but they should win this game.
Yeah.
But no bet for me here.
All right, man. Let's get into our leans for today.
Hey, yo, I woke up, I'm not dead. Smoked up, got out of bed. Gotta see the green, otherwise I see a lot of red. Watching what I say around some of y'all.
I got 2 diet leans, 1 heavy lean, and then 1 regular lean. Just regular lean. The diet leans for me, man. I'm going to go with the Wizards. Wizards plus 4.5. I'll see if that line does a little more movement. But I think I'm going to get there. My other diet lean is Nolans, bro. It's weird that I'm going that way, but I think it's Nolans. Wouldn't be surprised if you get some kind of tomfoolery with the injury report for Dallas, right? If you're Jason Kidd, do you just sit your stars and just say, hey, okay, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happens. So I got a diet lean on Nolans and Wizards. I got a heavy lean on Milwaukee first quarter. I do. Might even get there with the full game in first half, but definitely first quarter. And then I've got a regular lean on the Clippers today. I'm not afraid of that number. I'm not. There's certain scenarios where you can't be afraid. If this was OKC, probably wouldn't get there. But Houston, yeah, I think the Clippers can get it done. Those are my 4. What do you got?
Yeah, I got a light lean on Charlotte if we get news that Jimmy Butler's not going to go today.
Yeah.
As far as leans, though, that's about it.
Yeah. All right. Official plays.
Hey, yo, I woke up, I'm not dead. Smoked up, got out of bed. Gotta see the green, otherwise I see a lot of red. Watching what I say around some of y'all.
Nothing. Nothing. I don't have an official play, bro. But I think the first official play will probably be Milwaukee first quarter. Probably.
Yeah, I'll give that first quarter, first half a look when the spread comes out. But right now, official picks, I got Milwaukee minus 6.5 here.
Yeah.
Get up and get this one done, but nothing would shock me.
Yeah.
It was all-star break.
Yeah, it started at 6, got up to 7.5, right? Now it's down to 7. So I mean that number's kind of going up and down a little bit. So yeah, I think Milwaukee is the side. I really do. I want to look more in the numbers. All right. That is the show for today, man. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channels, to our YouTube page. We're going to be getting some stuff done here in just a bit. We post our plays every day. We've got a running spreadsheet going on to where we have a real legit spreadsheet, man. So we show that probably next week to see where we're at. Corey, you're the numbers guy. You keep all that. And so I hope I'm doing well. I believe I'm doing well. It's been a good month, bro. Black History Month has been good to me, dog. Good to me.
We're both having a strong February. So
yeah.
Keep it rolling. We got some good MMA this weekend too.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, we're going to be on break after this. We won't see until next Thursday, right? Vacation. Try to retool and recalibrate. But yeah, make sure you lock in with us, man. We're going to keep doing this until the end of the year. All right? Until next time, y'all enjoy y'all week's break. Be easy.